Hello, my name is Benjamin Hart. I'm an American attorney and the Managing Director of Integrity Legal here in Bangkok, Thailand. As the title of this video suggests, we're discussing the possibility of a Thai visa exemption. And a recent comment from our channel asked, is the Thai visa exempt still exist? I think what they meant to say is, does the Thai visa exemption still exist? So what are we talking about here? Prior to March 2020 and the sort of shutdown and quarantine of Thailand, it was possible for those from many countries, including the US, the UK, many places in the EU, Australia, New Zealand, for example, to come to Thailand and receive what's called a visa exemption stamp. This is basically, again, prior to March 2020, this was a stamp where anybody with that nationality, they would come to Thailand and literally at the airport, they'd be stamped in with a 30-day stamp, mostly. There's other countries, some countries have different bilateral arrangements where they may get more, they may get less, but they came in, they were visa exempt. They did not need a visa to come. They just came into Thailand, boom, stamped the passport. And the question is, since COVID, does this exist? Now, we've done other videos on this topic. For a very long period of time after March of 2020, they did suspend Thai visa exempt stamps, and they were not allowing them. They are back. They have returned, and not only are they back, but they tacked on another 15 days. For example, if it was 30 days before, now it's 45 days upon arrival. You just get your 45-day stamp. Here's where it's really not the same, and where, in my opinion, if you're going to come in on an exemption stamp, you may as well just get a full tourist visa, as it gives you more time. You still need to deal with what's called a certificate of entry, and that process, you still have to process that through a Thai embassy or consulate abroad before you can even make the arrangements to get on a plane to come into Thailand. Now, as of the time of this video, they're still requiring alternative state quarantine and everything associated with that. So there's a whole logistical rigmarole, if you will, you have to go through in order to gain access, in order to gain admission to Thailand. The thing to take away from this video is, yes, visa exemption stamps are back, but as a practical matter, I don't think it's really the optimal way of coming into Thailand, at least in my opinion presently. If you have to go ahead and process a certificate of entry anyway, may as well go ahead and process a tourist visa at the very minimum, in order to, just a standard tourist visa, as at least you get a 60-day stamp on arrival with the ability to convert and obtain another 90 days. So it's longer status, and you're going through basically the same process. Yes, it costs a little bit more to get a tourist visa, but in my opinion, all things being equal, under the current circumstances, may be best to just go that route rather than using or utilizing a visa exemption stamp.